Hi, Phil Aston here from Billboard Magazine, and this is a industry update. As you know, I've been doing quite a few videos about CD sales and vinyl sales, etc. in the UK. And each time I've done one of these, I've said how the fact that, CD sales are being kind of ignored or then they're never talked about. It's just vinyl. And I am for all formats. All formats are valid. For music fans, we don't really care. We just like a physical product. We want to feel closer to the artist. And for artists themselves, your fans that buy the physical product, it's better financially. It makes perfect sense. My whole kind of thing behind these videos is the fact that, if Adele sells 160,000 CDs, people talk about the 20,000 vinyls that have been sold. Well, the reason for this video is that it's always been about the UK, but Billboard Magazine has also released some information now for the data for 2021, and CD sales increased for the first time in 17 years since 2004. It's not a massive increase, but it didn't go down. It's sitting at about 40.5 million CDs were sold in the USA last year. And yes, the two artists that kind of are behind a lot of that are Adele and Taylor Swift. Adele sold nearly 900,000 CDs to her fan base, and Taylor Swift was basically promoting 3 albums, and each of them roughly sold 250,000 CDs each. Now, cynically, you could say if those albums hadn't been released last year, CD sales might have still have declined, but they're not going away. I think in the UK, it's probably easy for us, from what I can tell from Now Spinning members in the US and different parts of the world. It's easier for me to go and buy a CD. I've got lots of outlets, but in the States, I know that, lots of places aren't even stocking them. But even with all the odds stacked against them, with all the marketing pressure and all the effort to push people to either stream or buy vinyl, people are still buying CDs. And they're not all nuts. and people don't like to be on the losing side. You can say what you like about all the newspapers, all their clickbait saying people are just putting their CDs on social media marketplace sites and just saying, come and get them, they're free. If that is happening, it's not happening very often. A lot of the CDs that I personally want to find, if they're out of print, they're actually more expensive than the vinyl counterpart. And I think some labels who decide to put out a vinyl box set and don't do a CD box set because they don't think there's a market for it, you are wrong. You are so wrong. And that also means you, Bruce Springsteen, with your Volume 2 vinyl set. There's a whole lot of your fans who'd buy Volume 2 as a CD box set as well. And I've seen lots of artists suddenly change their mind on the CD offering. It makes sense. The other thing, of course, is I'm an older person, okay? But the people who are the demographics who are buying Adele, Taylor Swift, and a lot of other bands, especially bands on Bandcamp, are younger. And there's a financial balance here. I'm going out with my friends on a Saturday night. And I'm going to wander into a music shop, and I'm going to buy a vinyl album that's 35 to 40 pounds or $40 in the US of A, or am I going to buy the CD for $10 or $12? And then I'll still have enough money to go out for my mates for a drink or take my partner out for a meal. And as much as you want to do those offers that are two vinyl albums for $40 or $60, that's not really an impulse buy. I'm not saying music should be an impulse buy, but this is another reason why some people are thinking, looks good, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna go for the CD. And I'll say it again in case someone takes a pot shot at me. There's loads of vinyl behind me. I love vinyl records. I love CDs. But what I'm trying to get across, and I know there's more record labels and music industry people watching this channel now, is that the physical product brings us closer to the artist. It's collectible. You can have it autographed. it makes us part of the creative process and makes us feel part of the artist. I haven't this near me. It's the keyboard player from a Polish prog band called Riverside. Bought it directly from them. It's autographed inside. CD, media book. It's a fantastic album. But I've got a copy. I could have also bought the vinyl. I may still do that. But that's the connection. I can't get that from streaming. Streaming to music fans, to many of us, is the radio. It's the new radio. Whereas instead of in the old days, we listened to the radio and had to wait for ages after the DJ said he was going to play whatever artist over the next 2 hours. And we waited across the adverts and other stuff we didn't want to listen to. And eventually we'd hear the song we wanted, but then he'd talk over the end of it. With streaming, of course, we can go and investigate, research, play, have new things put in front of us by the algorithms, and then when we like it, we buy it. And Bandcamp, many now spinning subscribers and lots of music fans are discovering bands on Bandcamp. And the first thing that people want to know is, can I buy something? Downloading a file is just not going to happen. And if, as much as people have said that the CD is dead, the thing that really is dead is the download. That isn't going up. That is going down every single month across every territory. CDs are bottoming out now, and they have a niche audience, which is pretty big. You know, if we're looking at 40.5 million in the US and X million in the UK, there is a target audience there that will buy them. Labels like Esoteric and Cherry Red in the UK, predominantly it's CD. The audience love them, and I do lots of unboxing videos for CDs on this channel, and people love them. And these videos are always popular because people like to feel that they're not alone, and now they're realizing that they're far from alone. It looks like it's time for a CD revival. So thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, keep the questions coming, keep sharing, and I shall see you on my next video.